Hello everyone, this is Amy with Amy in the Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to take my simple cheesecake recipe and cook it in an Instant Pot. So let's get started. Start out by making a crust with 1 cup of crushed graham crackers, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Just take a fork and combine them until you get a kind of like a wet sand mixture. You'll need a 7-inch extra deep springform pan, which I will have a link to my website where you can purchase one of those if you need one. You have to have this size for the Instant Pot for it to be able to fit in. So I've lined it with parchment paper and just press that into the bottom. And then you'll want to put this in the freezer while you make your filling. So start out in a food processor with 16 ounces of cream cheese and 1 cup of sugar. Mix that until it's smooth. And then you'll add your heavy cream. That's 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of flour. You can also use cornstarch if you want. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm using vanilla bean paste because I like to see the little flecks of the vanilla bean in the cheesecake, but you can use vanilla extract if you want. Make sure you scrape down the sides at least once and give it a good mix so it's nice and smooth. And also make sure all of your ingredients are at room temperature before you start mixing. And this will give you a much smoother filling. So take your springform pan out of the freezer and go ahead and put your filling into the pan and then just spread it out on top so it's nice and even. I'm making a sling with a piece of tin foil, and this will help us to get the pan out of the Instant Pot easier once it's done. Wrap a piece of aluminum foil around the bottom of your springform pan, and then you'll want to take the trivet, lay the little handles down on top. I used 2 pieces of paper towel over the top of the springform pan and then covered that with another piece of foil. As you can see, I'm just using that sling to pick the pan up and put it into the Instant Pot. So take that pot, stick it in inside, and you're going to use the manual settings for 37 minutes and make sure the the vent is on sealed. Let it just natural release for about 23 minutes, and then you can easily take it out with that sling. You'll want to refrigerate this overnight to let it set up, and then take a sharp knife and run it around the edge of the cheesecake to help it release from the pan. So now your cheesecake is ready to serve. It's so easy to use an Instant Pot to make all kinds of recipes, but especially this cheesecake recipe. Again, there's a link in the description box below. So if you like this recipe, please share it and hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel because I do make new videos every single week. So until next time, see you then. Bye.